Good afternoon, people. Noontime here, Pacific time in Las Vegas, Nevada. What's that, 3 p.m. East Coast? I know my friend Jennifer out in Hawaii will correct me, but I think it's still 9 o'clock Hawaii time, and I think it's yesterday, tomorrow in Australia. I don't know, something like that. My guess, though, she's not originally from here. She'll straighten me out on the time zone also. She has a very beautiful accent as well. Lucy May will be joining me after break. She's got a show coming up. She does a lot in this town, entertainer, singer, choreographer. She's on today to talk about her show. Coming up, if you go to my website, aaronzauer.vegas, you'll see on my promo there. There's a, why don't you put, do you have the new one with everything on it, sir? I sent it to you, for crying out loud. Why don't you go to the laptop? Go to the laptop because I have it here. If the picture will come up. There we go. Look at that. Thursday, March 3rd. Lucy May's Wild Night. Showtime, 8 p.m. Tickets, $29. Eventbrite. So we'll talk more about that. For more information, you can go to rockstarbarlv.com. And is this down at the Las Vegas Golf Center on Boulevard? The what? The Rockstar Bar. There you go. So that'll be coming. We'll talk with her about that, about what that show is all about, and some of her other terrific entertainment work that she's done. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, there she. It's 10 a.m. in Hawaii. I knew Jennifer would come on and correct me and let me know. Thank you, Jennifer, as always. We're turning Jennifer McCord into a pseudo-wrestling fan. 1-855-502-4321. If you're outside the United States, give me a call. Say, hey, where's Healy in Denmark? Healy, I haven't heard from you in a while. Give me a call. If you're here within the United States, 702-329-6947, press 1. Let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods out there. Want to send a shout. I am tired. Aaron, you know this. We celebrated my dad's 80th birthday last weekend. I had family from all over the country. It was nice to have all my nieces together. My daughter surprised everybody. And the last vestige of the event was yesterday when I was up at 3:40 in the morning to take my daughter to the airport so she can get back to New Orleans. I'm telling you, to get back to work for Disney at the Frozen musical show. So there's Jennifer. There's her message out there. Thank you very much. So I'm exhausted, but it was a good weekend. Super Bowl was Sunday. A lot of talk about that now here in Las Vegas. What do we have next month? The rest of February is quiet. March, the NCAA basketball tournament. Even though the games are not even played here, people come here, love to bet on the tournament. So we know we'll have a large crowd for that. The NFL draft will be held here the last weekend in April. March next month also should be the big NASCAR race out at the Speedway. So there's still a lot going on. We've been talking about it for a long time. The Las Vegas, yes, it is, and will always be the entertainment capital of the world. But guess what? We are fastly becoming the sports capital of the world. Lucy just took off her jacket, and I can't concentrate now, Aaron. Aaron, I can't do this anymore. You remember my reaction when Karina was in the studio? So I may have a problem getting through the show, but she knows it's all good. It's all good. All right. Hey, by the way, this Thursday, February 24th, our good friend Rose Kingsley will be doing a show with Ronnie Roses. The show is called Everything's Coming Up Roses, being held down at Gatsby's. Dinner's at 6:30, show at 8 p.m. You have dinner first, then, of course, the show will take place. Show prices are $20 for a ticket, $30 food plus beverage minimum while you're eating. You can go to rosekingsley.com to buy tickets or dial 760-636-0008. I'll tell you what, the title of the show is Songs from the Great American Songbook. Gatsby Supper Club, 2031 West Sunset Road in Henderson. Go check it out. That's this Thursday. Okay. Couple of things in the news. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'm sure Aaron has because he's a worldly kind of guy. He's that kind of guy. A massive cargo ship was set on fire out in the Pacific Ocean or somewhere that if you ordered a luxury car, for instance, a Saab, Volkswagen vehicle, Bentleys, you may have to wait a while because on this ship, 1,000 Porsches, along with all the other cars, was left floating across the Atlantic Ocean after it caught fire near Terceira Island in the Azores. Ow, that hurt. the Portuguese island territory. So this ship departed from Emden, Germany on February 10th and was scheduled to arrive in Davisville, Rhode Island on Wednesday this past week before a fire broke out. Fortunately, the 22 crew members on board were safely lifted out of the burning ship. However, this is a ship, you ready for this? They did not specify the exact amount of cargo left on the 650-foot, 60,000-ton ship. However, the automotive website The Drive reported that the cargo ship is also carrying 4,000 vehicles from the Volkswagen Group, including 189 Bentleys and an unknown number of Audis. Boxster, let's see, one person, Matt Farah, he spoke to the Smoking Tire, tweeted he's been waiting for his 2022 Frozen Berry Metallic Boxer Spider, estimated about $123,000 since last August. Then on Wednesday, he got news from the dealership that his car was possibly on fire or adrift in the ocean. I don't know if he had insurance on it yet, but I'm sure that insurance is not covering a cargo ship fire, even if he has. So all of you that were waiting for a car, man, I'll tell you what, you might want to check with your dealer. But the good news is the 22 crew members were safely removed from the ship. All right. Hey, hard rocker folks, did you see this? Motley Crue, Def Leppard, and Poison. Right? I know. I knew that. I knew Lucy would love that. That's why I brought it up. They're going to play a Las Vegas show as part of a stadium tour. So I guess that means they're going to be at Allegiant Stadium, I take it. I believe it's when is it? September 9th. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Let's see. I do have it here. Let's see. Motley Crue, Def Leppard with Poison, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts will stop in Las Vegas. September, well, let's see. They have here, City Card members have access to purchase, pre-sale tickets. Will begin Tuesday, February 22nd, 10 a.m. until Thursday the 24th. So that's in September. That's going to be a hot show, by the way. You can get more information on cityentertainment.com for pre-sale tickets. So that's a great show to actually be looking forward to in September. Let's see. Then they're going to be in L.A. on December 4th. So if you're the hard rocking folks, I'll tell you what, that's a great group. Great group. Hi, Lori. How you doing, Lori? Good to see you out there in Chatterland. 702-329-6947. Now, I haven't reported this in a while. Couple of casinos jackpots hit this week, although these are some of the lower numbers that I've had to report. You know, during the pandemic, it seemed like the casinos were reporting big winners almost every day because, in my opinion, it was a great marketing tool to employ people to come to Vegas, get out of the house, drive to Vegas if you're nearby, whatever works for you. And there were hundreds of thousands of dollars, 500,000. Well, here's a couple. A guest wins $50,000 jackpot at a Las Vegas casino. And it was a local. Usually out-of-towners win a lot of these jackpots. Every once in a while, a lucky local gets one. So according to the Mohegan Sun Casino, Thomas M. won just over $53,000 jackpot while playing the Dragon Cash during the early hours of February 15th earlier this week. He did not say, however, what he was going to do with his winnings. What is $53,000 minus taxes? Probably doesn't amount to a whole lot. 28%, probably like walking away with maybe 30 grand after taxes. I mean, you fill out a 1099 or W-2. What is it? It's one of those forms that the government knows you have the money. So Las Vegas visitor wins big at the South Point yesterday. February 18th at the hotel, the unidentified winner hit a $68,000 jackpot on the Pi Gow Progressive at the South Point Hotel and Casino. So good luck, and not good luck, congratulations to those winners. One local, one out-of-towner. You know what? People are still winning. That's the beautiful part. And now, with the mask mandates here in our state more or less being lifted, I would suspect that our visitors would be going up, which is okay. We'll take it. So just some stuff going on in and around town. What I'm going to do, though, now is I'm going to step aside for my first break just a tad early, so we have a lot of time to talk with my guest. When we come back on the other side, Miss Lucy May will join us right here in the hot seat. Thank you for watching, and thank you for making me part of your Saturday. Don't forget, if you can't continue to watch us live, just simply download the Go Live Vegas mobile app to your phone. I usually offer Alexa, but Alexa apparently is taking a vacation this weekend, so that's not working. But you can download the Go Live Vegas mobile app. You can. What's that? Oh, she died. Oh, she died this morning. Do we have to play taps or something? Oh, there you go. took her out back and shot her up. There you go. But as soon as Alexa is rehabilitated, we'll let you all know. But at least the Go Live Vegas mobile app, which, by the way, if you don't have a live show on, the best 80s music and sound bites available. If you like the 80s music, by all means, download it. Of course, we have our other video sites. Of course, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, and a couple of more. Oh, Periscope's no longer. So that went underwater. Down Periscope. Okay, with that, yes, please play it. Thank you very much. All right, with that, we're going to step aside. When we come back, Lucy May joins me here at the desk. You're watching Aaron's Hour with Aaron Phillips, which is me, which would be a good thing, because if it wasn't me, that... Are you looking for someone to provide training to your sales staff? Do you need a motivational speaker about how to handle change? Do you have an upcoming event that needs an MC to handle those responsibilities? Well, look no further than longtime Las Vegas radio personality, Aaron Phillips. I am local to Las Vegas, and I can blend my talents with any audience. For more information, please visit www.aaronphillipsvoice.com and book me for your next event or training needs.
This is John Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. Because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? Is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
This is the story of one man's incredible journey from 350 to 200-pound weight loss and his mission to help and inspire others. Aaron Phillips. People are praising Aaron's new book with 5-star reviews. Aaron's various humorous and wildly entertaining stories portray his rise as a sports announcer, his encounters with exotic and irregular entertainers on the Las Vegas Strip through his long-running Vegas Unwrapped radio show, and his contagious and positive style of pursuing success. Call now or visit our website or Amazon now to get your copy of Let My Voice Speak to You, stories from a Hall of Fame radio personality. Order now.
Hey, it's Noel Casimiro here, the solar guy with ShopBestSolar.com. Now, did you know the solar industry is unregulated? That's why it's vital to choose a credible company like ShopBestSolar.com that will provide quality service and offer you a fair deal. ShopBestSolar.com has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and has won Contractor of the Year 3 years in a row. So go to ShopBestSolar.com. Don't just trust anyone who knocks on your door. Contact me, Noel Casimiro, the solar guy, at ShopBestSolar.com. One more time, that's ShopBestSolar.com.
Hey, welcome back. Aaron's Hour. Quick shout out to Noel Casimiro, owner of the solar company sponsor that we have. We're working on getting him to come on the show. Listen, he's a committed family man. He coaches his kids' soccer team on Saturday. So we're trying to work out a schedule, have him come on and answer all your questions regarding solar. And even if you don't have a question, he'll answer whatever you want. So we welcome him. We have some other sponsors in the pipeline, so I'm excited as well to have them all come in and be part of Aaron's Hour. With that, you know, there's a movie and Broadway show, I think Disney did it, called Beauty and the Beast. And as you can see here by the set, I'm the Beauty and the Beast and the Beauty. Lucy May joins me.
I wonder where you were going with that.
I don't know where I was going. Lucy May is a dancer, choreographer, and producer of Wild Night Rock and Roll Review from Leeds, England. What time is it in England right now?
8 hours ahead.
So it's
you work it out.
So it's 8:15 p.m. then, Saturday night, because it's 12 something here.
Yeah.
Lucy has performed around the world. She now dances and choreographs for rock bands around Vegas. Wild Night is a heavy rock show, starring some of Vegas's most prestigious talent. If you love rock with a side of everything, sexy dancers, acrobatics, comedy, and magic, all with a live rocking band. It's Thursday, March 3rd. Your next show returns. Welcome. It's been a while.
I know.
Right? We were just talking about it walking in. It's been at least a year since we've been in the studio together, maybe a little longer, right?
Yeah, it's all different now.
So it's very different in here, isn't it? It's much bigger. We have the main studio. We have Studio 2 over there. People can sit. I can't sing, so that's not set up for me to use. We can do you like virtual reality? You ever play virtual reality games?
I tried it once.
Have you? What did you do? What did you try to play?
You had to walk out
On a ledge?
And then you had to step off.
Oh.
But it wasn't scary because I'm just stood on the carpet.
Oh,
You know
because
what
you
I
really.
mean?
So it did nothing to you. It did nothing to your
No.
sense of
No,
perception.
not really.
Really?
Some
Oh.
people don't like it though.
Well, we have that Studio 2. What music is that, sir? Is that Lucy? Oh, Little Rock. Okay. So Studio 2 can be turned into a virtual reality studio. We can do point of view, and we can have all sorts of fun in the VR studio over there. We can watch you. We can watch what you're seeing. I haven't had a victim yet. I mean, a volunteer yet willing to participate.
Not me.
No? How long are you in Vegas now?
How long have I been here?
Yeah.
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
What brought you to Vegas? Was it for the entertainment?
Yeah.
Yeah? What was the first thing you did when you came out to
Bright
Vegas?
lights.
Bright lights.
Bright
The neon gas and the lights. What was the first thing you did when you came to Vegas? What kind of show?
The first show I did Comedy and Dolls at
Okay.
Planet Hollywood.
Okay. And how long were you with
Yeah.
them? Doing that?
I think I was there because it closed down. You know, the whole room closed down.
Okay.
It's not opened again. I think that was 2018.
Okay. So
Yeah.
before the pandemic, because once the pandemic hit, everything shut down. None of those smaller rooms in a lot of the casinos never reopened.
No.
So, and
It's
then
such a shame.
it is. It absolutely is. Okay, so you did that for till 2018. When did you break off on your own to start your own choreography stuff?
I've been choreographing for a good while, but I started the Wild Night show about 2 years ago,
Okay.
and just working on it, and I've changed it up and added people and taken things out, and now I've found a new venue at the Rockstar Bar.
Okay.
So it's going to be a completely different show.
Okay. And the Rockstar Bar is located where?
It's opposite Town Square on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Okay.
It's
It's in the
right
Golf
opposite.
Center, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I
if you're
didn't-
gonna get lost, just type in the Golf Center.
I didn't realize that the Golf Center there actually has a stage, a theater, or
Oh well, yeah.
Didn't know that.
It's a whole rock bar.
oh.
It's a whole venue now. Yeah, you'll have
Oh,
to
I
come
didn't
in.
know that.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Are you
See?
coming?
I learned something new.
If you're coming to the show.
Who's going? Me? I don't know what I'm doing later on today, let alone
Oh,
March
come
3rd.
on.
We'll see. We'll see if we can get down there. 8 p.m. is the show time. Tickets are $29. You can go on to Eventbrite. And again, you can also check it out on rockstarbarlv.com. Must be 21 and over to go in to see the show. Also because there's alcohol being offered,
Yeah.
right? So you got to be of age there. So who's in the show with you?
Have a big cast.
Okay.
So I have Vita and Sabrina. They're
Okay.
both amazing hula hoop artists.
Okay. Which are the ladies that
They're
we
both-
saw on the flyer?
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's not called. I was pointing it.
I
There.
know. That's all right. I'm going to get the flyer back up visible here in a moment. But okay, so those two ladies are there, and what else?
Then I have Doug Lefty. He's doing some magic.
Oh, I know Doug. We had him as a guest on here a while ago. Lefty.
Yeah. Then I have Uber Rossi. He's kind of the host. I
Okay.
don't know if you've seen him before.
I have not.
He's crazy.
Okay. All right.
He does acrobats, all different kinds of stuff. And then I have Christian Brady, Stoney Curtis, Mary Aiden, Cassie Stone, Leona X,
Okay.
and I have some surprise people, which
Surprise.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not one of them.
Giveaway.
I'm not one of them. So don't worry about it. Cross me off the surprise list. It's not me. So how did the?
Oh, and Jeff Totoro. Sorry,
Oh, that's okay.
forgot about you, Jeff.
Sorry, Jeff. How did Wild Night as a type of variety show come about at the very beginning? What was the idea behind that? How did this come about?
It's all my, I love rock.
Yep.
It's all my favorite artists and my interpretation of the different songs and the story of the songs, each one. So now this show's all live. Like, I'm not using any tracks this time.
Okay.
And so each track, sorry, not each track.
Ignore
I'm
what you
lying.
just said. That's right.
each song, we have a lot going on.
Okay.
I'm not going to give away too much, but there's going to be a lot of audience interaction.
Oh, audience participation.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're allowed now.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah. So you didn't. Obviously, no one did anything during the shutdown, right?
I did.
Well,
I did that. Remember?
you were online though, right? During shutdown.
No, I did the show.
During pandemic.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you still did shows.
I did. Yeah, like last time I came on here,
Yeah, but that was.
and it was a secret. Remember, a secret. You
I
had
gue-
to.
I guess it was.
The location on the day of the show.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I remember that
It
now.
was this secret show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did shows during that time, which is cool.
I did.
So what's been, obviously you're continuing to do the shows. So the shows are obviously wildly successful, right? What kind of feedback are you hearing from your audience members who come to see your show? What inspires you that they are saying?
Oh, I'll pull up the reviews.
Oh, all the reviews are out there.
Always there's so much going on, and it's just a non-stop, wild entertainment.
Okay. What's about a 2-hour show?
No, it's not 2 hours.
How long? An hour and a half?
It's like 85 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. Non-stop.
Non-stop.
No intermission.
No.
All right.
No.
Wild time.
And we start bang on 8.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Now, since it's a bar, I presume people can get down there early and have dinner and stuff
Yeah,
before?
they have food too.
Okay, so that's good.
Food.
All right. Any like dinner specials they're offering to guests to come down to eat before your show starts?
Oh, I'll have to find
I'm just
out.
curious. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Food is always a good motivator to get people to a show.
Yeah.
So that's why I was curious. So
Fucking food.
when you were still in Leeds, what kind of performances or entertainment were you doing there that led to what you're doing here in Vegas now?
I did everything back there.
Okay.
But mostly I did, which I don't do anymore. I did a lot of showgirl work.
Okay.
So I worked for actually a Vegas showgirl company, and it would all be the big headdresses and the classic Vegas walkie.
Right.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't do that anymore
No more.
because here I'm a small showgirl.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
I'm
the
5'5".
Yeah, and I've worked with some of the showgirls in town. I've had them at some shows.
Some of them are as tall as you.
They're taller, especially when they put their shoes on.
Taller?
When they have their shoes on.
How tall are you?
Well, on a good hair day, I'm 6'1".
Good head.
But a lot of the girls, they wear the higher heels.
Yeah.
Not stilettos like the
Yeah.
12 inches ones, but they're wearing the higher shoes, and I'm not even counting with the headdress on.
Yeah.
Now, when they're in their street clothes, obviously I'm taller than them. But yeah, the girls that we see today, legs forever. Then you put shoes on top of them.
Yeah.
They've got to be coming across like, I don't know, maybe 6'2", 6'3", maybe a
Yeah.
tad taller than me with fully dressed. That's crazy. Now the headgear for those things are pretty heavy, aren't they?
Yeah.
How much do they weigh?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. A lot.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
right.
I
And,
used to have, after the shows, I'd have, my neck would be like, oh my God.
I bet.
Yeah.
Now you probably had a chin strapped underneath, obviously,
Yeah.
right?
Some of them were, there was all different kinds. I did love wearing them, but some of them would go on like a cap
Okay.
and then have a massive, massive fan out. So when you're walking on stage, you have to keep it this
Right. Right.
Because the
Right, yeah,
moment
it turns
you turn your
sideways.
head, you just bash into one of the other dancers.
Well, we've had
It's
them
all messed up.
we've had them in studio here.
Yeah.
And so they've gotten dressed in the main part of the dressing room area. So they've had to walk in through the studio door, and
Sideways.
it's sideways and holding it and bending. I mean,
Yeah.
it's tough. I can't imagine it. I mean, that's got to be. You must have had a good chiropractor there too. I would bet. Trying to get a lot of those knots out, like you said, in your neck for one thing.
Yeah.
But having to stand straight and keeping everything.
Yeah. Now I have a different problem from headbanging.
Now you get
Like the complete opposite.
well, now it loosens up the muscles instead of the tension.
I should really warm up before I do it.
Oh, see, there
I
you
get
go.
carried away.
Do you-
A lot of headbanging in the show.
well, I was going
being
to say,
worn.
what kind of warm up physically do you do for your show? I got to imagine with all
A
that
lot of stretching.
a lot of stretching. And
Yeah.
how far in advance before the show time, when you're backstage,
stretch.
do you start an hour before, 30 minutes? I would presume before you get into show gear,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I stretch when I wake up.
That's my kind
I
of
have
day.
to. Yeah.
Right. So what
Keep
kind
an
of
old
stretches?
dancer young.
What kind of stretches do you like to do?
Oh my God, so many. My favorite is for my hamstrings.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do. Really
Hamstring
just, like-
curls or stretches on the ground, or
I mean, like when you touching the floor.
standing straight up, but you're
Yeah,
bending over.
yeah.
Oh yes, yes.
I love that.
Well, doing CrossFit that I do, although I haven't done it in a number of weeks because of surgery I had. That one is true. You just stand, you bend at your waist, you try to touch the
Yeah.
floor with your hand. Ideally, they want you to put. Can you
Forward and back.
can you do flat hand on the floor with those?
Yeah, come on.
I can't.
I should hope so.
I can't. I can't. I'm lucky I get my hands down.
Because you're too tall.
I'm too tall and
Your legs are too long.
my legs are too long. And I still have, even though I've lost a lot of weight, I still have enough in the way over there that makes it impossible. I have to suck in the gut, as I try to do it. So, yeah, I haven't worked out in about 3 weeks, and I'm dying to get back to work out because I had a little surgery done on my leg for some nerve work, and I couldn't even. They told me not even like heavy walking.
No
So,
heavy walking.
Nothing. Not with a
Heavy walk.
Well, what I mean by heavy walk is like going for a walk a mile or two at a time for exercise or cardio.
Oh, okay.
Where I work for the school district during my downtime, I have to walk around the school picking up students, but I had to even reduce that, where I had other people help corral my students and bring them to me because they didn't want me walking that much. So this week, I plan on increasing my mobility and getting my walking back, go walk around my community, which is about a mile. And then my hope is the first week of March, get back to CrossFit. I'm dying not working out. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good. I went from 354 pounds to 215 before pandemic. I can't bring it all back now.
215. Is that what you are now?
No, I'm a little bit heavier now. I'm about 225, 230. That's because COVID-19 gave me the COVID-20. While we were shut down, I couldn't work out.
Yeah.
During body weight exercises at home, when you're used to doing CrossFit,
Yeah.
you can only handle
It's
so many
intense.
push-ups and sit-ups, and it just, and then you're sitting home, your nutrition sucks. It's like, oh,
You're
beg.
like, I'm done now.
Right? Yeah, right. Exactly. So I'm afraid, although I doubt it'll happen, my target is to go back to the beginning of March. But I've gotten used to now, out of the habit, because I would go Monday, Wednesday, Friday right after work for a 4 o'clock class. I'm like, I just get right home after work, and what am I doing? Nothing. So what do? I go to sleep. I go on the computer. I gotta get my mind ready to go back to working out.
Yeah.
After all this time, because I wrote a book detailing everything. I can't
Yeah,
afford
tell
to.
me.
Yeah, it's a book called "Let My Voice Speak to You." It details. Here's the way I describe it. It's inspiration, education, and laughter. Inspiration, my story about how I lost the weight.
Yeah.
And even though I share stories that are based on my weight loss journey, they're things that people can apply to anything in their life. Then I share stories behind the microphone. This is where the laughter comes in. Because you've been interviewed and done stuff with media long enough, you know that sometimes the best conversations, like we had before we went on the air, before the mic goes on, right?
Yeah.
So I share some behind the microphone stories, and then education. There's a lot of people that think by turning on YouTube or doing a live feed on Facebook, they're doing a podcast. Well, there's ways to do it well, and there's ways just to do it. And so I do train others on how to do podcasts. And in the book, I just put a few nuggets of suggestions and tips on how to do a podcast. So that's why I say it's inspiration, education, laughter. I have hard copy books that I can sign and autograph. People can email me or message me through Facebook.
I'll
Or
get one.
if you like Kindle, they're available on Kindle for $6.99. Just download them on Kindle. But you don't get my autograph, though.
Oh, no.
So, but anyway, so that's the book, and I appreciate you asking. And the commercial that you see, this is a plug that runs through my show, was done by Go Live Vegas. Aaron Ellicus does a great job. So it's also as much of a, what's that? I cannot see the, oh, okay. All right. Well, we're not talking wrestling on this show. So I don't know. That's all right. Hey, if somebody's still communicating, I appreciate it. All right. We are at the bottom of the hour, which means it's time for another break. Maybe during break I can coax Lucy into
Cigarette
maybe
break.
singing or something. Or you need a cigarette break? That's okay. Maybe sing a song. We'll get her over to Studio 2, whatever she'd like to do. You are watching Aaron's Hour with Aaron Phillips. We'll be back with Lucy and more right after this. Are you looking for someone to provide training to your sales staff? Do you need a motivational speaker about how to handle change? you have an upcoming event that needs an MC to handle those responsibilities? Well, look no further than longtime Las Vegas radio personality Aaron Phillips. I am local to Las Vegas, and I can blend my talents with any audience. For more information, please visit www.aaronphillipsvoice.com and book me for your next event or training needs.
This is John Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. Because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? Is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
This is the story of one man's incredible journey from 350 to 200-pound weight loss and his mission to help and inspire others. Aaron Phillips. People are praising Aaron's new book with 5-star reviews. Aaron's various humorous and wildly entertaining stories portray his rise as a sports announcer, his encounters with exotic and irregular entertainers on the Las Vegas Strip through his long-running Vegas Unwrapped radio show, and his contagious and positive style of pursuing success. Call now or visit our website or Amazon now to get your copy of Let My Voice Speak to You, stories from a Hall of Fame radio personality. Order now.
Hey, it's Noel Casimiro here, the solar guy with ShopBestSolar.com. Now, did you know the solar industry is unregulated? That's why it's vital to choose a credible company like ShopBestSolar.com that will provide quality service and offer you a fair deal. ShopBestSolar.com has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and has won Contractor of the Year 3 years in a row. So go to ShopBestSolar.com. Don't just trust anyone who knocks on your door. Contact me, Noel Casimiro, the solar guy, at ShopBestSolar.com. One more time, that's ShopBestSolar.com.
Oh my goodness gracious. Welcome back to Aaron's Hour. So I was showing Lucy on my website, aaronshour.vegas, that on the homepage is the full 2-minute plus commercial. Hi, is that Dana? Hi, Dana. Good to see you out there. I don't know why I'm not getting the chat room messages like I usually do, but I'm glad you're putting them up on the screen. Not that I'm lucky I could see that one that far away. So I was showing Lucy. She looked at the commercial that was running during the commercial break, and that is the truncated version of a full commercial that Aaron did for me, and that's on my website. And I'm gonna play it, but I don't know if anybody's gonna hear it. That's the problem. Oh. But let's see if we'll. I'm going to. So let's see.
Stop arguing.
It's like I've never done this before. All right, so it's low. There we go. So I don't. Can you pick it up? So I'm not hearing any audio. No. All right. Cancel it. Gonna cancel. All right. But what it does though is it shows. Got to shrink there we go. You could see the differences in my before and after in some of these pictures. So I want to encourage you, just go to aaronshour.vegas. Right on the landing page, you'll see the full 2-minute commercial, 250, whatever it is.
The ice bucket challenge.
What's that? Oh, you want to see the ice bucket challenge?
Yeah.
All right. That is actually on a separate video that I have out there. Let me see if I can find it. That's what you wanted to see. All right, that's fine. I'm going to see if I can find it in the commercial real quickly as I'm scanning. In the meantime, you can go to Amazon.com. You could pull up. There we go. Here we go. Now, you're not going to hear the audio, though, but I was challenged by somebody, and I went out on the front lawn, and there you have it. There's doing the ice. It comes up at about the 1 minute and 1:04 on the video if you want to go back and see me dumping my bald head under an ice bucket. But, yeah. Anyway, that's riveting radio and television. 702-329-6947. Hello, Dana. Appreciate you being out there for us. I know you have a show coming up as well. Jewel, what does Jewel say? I can't read. Spontaneous Vegas. Oh, Jewel, a spontaneous Vegas trip. When you coming, Jewel? We'd love to see you out there. I don't know, Aaron, if you could do this, put the monitor where the camera is over Lucy's right shoulder. If we can get the backup for the local monitor so I can have a better shot at reading the tweets. That, I don't know. I didn't do nothing. I was watching the other screen. We have so many screens in here that we have no idea. So this one's a little closer so I can read some of those tweet messages that come up rather than squinting for the one all the way across the studio. But the fact that I can read them all the way across the studio, is amazing all into itself. So, shut up. So let me ask you a question. So you got into entertainment. You were doing this stuff in Leeds. What were you doing before then? How did you know growing up that entertainment and stuff like this was something you wanted to do as your profession? How did you know?
Because you can just feel it.
How old were you when you realized it?
I was at dance school when I was 4.
4?
I've been dancing my whole life, yeah.
Okay, and what kind of dance school were you training at the time?
It was
Was it ballet?
everything. We
Really?
did ballet, tap, jazz.
Really?
Modern,
What's
yeah.
your favorite style of dance?
Right now, it's my own style. That's
Okay.
my favorite now,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, but before
But
that, when you were learning,
that,
yeah.
I used to love ballet,
Okay.
yeah.
I could see you doing
love
that because you have a
ballet.
great body for what would be ballet, the typical ballet,
Got
right?
very good posture right now.
Po-
Sat like that. I
Hey.
used to love ballet.
That's yeah, right. No, but that's okay. That's okay because you're doing different things now. But
Yeah.
ballet is also very disciplined
Oh, yeah.
dance, right?
Yeah, it's the best.
Now, all the different styles you studied, I got to imagine you've probably taken a lot of different pieces into what you're doing
Yeah.
today, right? Making it
Yeah.
your own. Do you have a name for the type of dance style you have? Have
No,
you
I
named it yet?
don't. I don't, but I should make one.
Yeah. Come up with a
Totally.
name for it. Lucy style. Right? Gangnam
It's
style?
rock and roll, but not, when you say rock and roll, you think about in the dress.
Right.
It's not that kind of rock and roll.
No mosh
But
pits?
just come to my show.
There you go. So anybody who goes, I'm going to try to get out there. I have to be honest with you, week time shows, because my wife and I are up at 5 a.m. Because we have to be at work. Well, she's at work at like 5:45, 6 o'clock. I have a little more time before I get to my school. So usually we're out cold by 8 o'clock. But
So just,
I'll
mean-
I'll set my alarm and see if see if I can get down there early. But so that's what people who are going to see the show, or people who have seen Lucy's show in the past, because she's done other shows, of course. Oh, here we go. Jennifer McCord, my Hawaii
yes.
fan. Does Lucy like Axl Rose? Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to, I just told you, right? I'm going to Slash tonight
Yes, you did.
with Miles
Yes.
Kennedy.
There you go. So there you go, Jennifer. Thank you very much. Jennifer comes to Vegas quite often.
Hi, Jennifer.
So hopefully the next time she's in town, maybe you'll have something going on
Yeah.
that she'll come in and check out your show.
This is going to be once a month, so
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Perfect. Jennifer, when is your next trip expected to come out to Vegas? And then we can kind of coordinate it to when you're out here that Lucy has a show. Now, is this the
Yes.
first Thursday of every month? Or you say it's every month?
yeah, I don't know what day it's going to be on yet.
Okay.
Possibly a Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So we'll have to make sure that we can try to arrange that so that when Jennifer's out here, we can get her to go down
Yeah.
to take your show in. Because she'll love it.
Yeah.
Jennifer
She
will
loves
love
rock.
It. She loves rock. She comes out here from Hawaii. She's always looking for great things to do and different
Yeah.
things to do. She doesn't always want to go to the big shows that
It's
people
different
used to.
for sure.
First, I think the last time I want to say she stayed at the South Point. I think the last time she was in town. So if that's where she stays again, that's a stone's throw from
It
from
is,
the
yeah.
golf course where you're going to be at.
Yeah.
So that's pretty close. That's pretty close.
And you should check that place out.
I will.
Yeah.
Okay, I will definitely try to get. Oh, she'll be here in June. Okay.
June. Perfect.
All right. We'll see if we can arrange that. Maybe Lucy will do a show specifically when you're in town for you. So give us dates or a time when you might be here. But anyway, I'm going to listen. I'm going to put it on my calendar. I will try my best to get down there and see the show. What's a good time, do you think, to get down there in time for the, like, forget if I don't eat, like if I have dinner at home, but I want to
Yeah.
get down there in time, what's a good time to get there? 7:30?
Yeah.
Is it general admission
Or
seating
early.
or?
It's first come, first serve.
So it is, okay, so it is general. How many seats, how many tickets can you sell before you're sold out?
I can sell 500 tickets.
Really? It's that
before
big a
I'm sold-
facility?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize they had that big a place.
Yeah.
And is this this is not your first show there, is it?
Well, I've danced there before with the bands.
Okay.
But this is my first wild night
For
there.
your stuff.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha. And
But it's going to look different too. We're having a catwalk.
okay.
Yeah.
If you need any
And then-
voiceover introductory work,
Yeah.
I'm right here for you.
I always
I'll be
forget.
happy to do it. No, I know.
Yeah.
That's okay. For you, I won't even charge. You tell me what you need. I'll come into the studio, I'll record stuff if you want something live done while I'm there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure your cell phones are turned in the off or vibrating position, as we don't want any flashlight. You know what I'm saying? How they do that? I mean,
Yeah.
so I can do any of that for you. Let me know.
Okay.
I'll be there for you. I'll be there
Let's
to do
hear
it
it.
for you. South
Well,
Point and Silverton.
Say welcome to Wild Night.
Welcome to Wild Night, starring Lucy May.
Wow.
How's that? Did you record that? Now she's going to get it for... You want to do it again? Welcome to Wild Night, starring Lucy May. Now it's recorded, so you got your first one for free. Well, they'd all be for free.
Can you say, are you ready to have a wild night? But say it.
Are you ready to have that wild night? Well, I don't know the tempo of how she wants it. Do you want it as a question or you want it as a statement?
Say it like Monster Jam. Say
I don't do Monster Jam. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, I can get in trouble if I say Michael Buffer. Well, we'll work on that one. All right.
Okay.
So here's the thing. You've got this going on. Now, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you want to take this show to a grander stage? Where do you see the Wild Nights growing over the course of the next couple of years?
Yeah, just like you said, I'd like to see it in a different place.
Okay.
Yeah, I like doing it at different venues and seeing the different crowds that come in and working with different people.
Do you have any plans to come up to the Summerlin west side of town, like Red Rock or someone up in that direction? So that's a lot closer for me to get to.
I'm always looking all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the show on the road to go places across the country, international?
Yeah.
Ultimately?
Yeah, I'd love to.
That'd be great. I think that'd be great.
There's just something for everyone. Like, you can't say... Someone once said to me, I invited them to the show, and they said, I don't like variety shows. I was like, how can... What? Variety has everything. What is there not to like? I thought that was funny. But...
Dana, I got your message. Is that tonight? Please clarify the day when that is, if you don't mind, please. I used to, growing up as a kid, there were nothing but variety shows on TV.
Yeah.
I'm going to date myself when I say somebody. Well, look at some of the shows now that are on Jimmy Fallon. Those late night shows are basically variety shows. Yeah. Singers, humor, talk. You've got it all.
Everything.
And back in the day, you had the shows of, I would say Mike Douglas, Dinah Shore, Merv Griffin, even the Carol Burnett show back in the day. These were all variety shows. I don't know. That person who said that to you, I'd probably want to find out what specifically that one kind of show that they like.
Yeah.
Was it a young generation? Was it an older person?
Who said that? It was an older person.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I thought that too. But
listen.
Yeah.
Different floats for different folks,
There
I guess.
really is something for everyone there. I have sexy girls. I have a sexy guy. Sorry. Not that the band's not sexy.
Is it an all-guy band?
No.
It's mixed.
Yeah.
Well, I know the two ladies that you have with you. You've got a guitar in your hand, too.
I know.
Do you play a lot of instruments during the show? You play a lot of instruments?
I don't play guitar.
Oh, so that was just for the picture?
Smash them up. Yeah.
You just smash them up.
I always have a guitar in my pictures. I'm sure you've noticed.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, I have.
People ask me all the time if I play. I'm like, I guess I really should learn.
But you know what, though? There's something to be said about, and my Neil Portnoy, who used to host the show previously, you always used to say you play to your strengths, and you bring people on to handle the weaknesses. And I'm not saying you have a weakness of not playing instruments, but if you know it's not something that you like to do, then get other.
I'd love to.
You'd love to, but you don't in the shows, right?
No.
Okay, but
I'm singing.
Yeah, so that's your passion, right? Singing and the dancing.
Yeah.
So you don't have to learn to play for the shows. You have other people to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
They're badass as well.
Jeez. Badasses. I may have to just make sure I sleep in the day to get down there for this show. Yeah. So 7:30, if you're going to come down by 7:30 is a good time to arrive.
Yeah.
General admission.
I'd go there and have some food before.
Okay.
It's kind of like American bar food, but it's good.
Reasonably priced? Because a lot of places on the strip, for a burger, $20 is a little high.
I know. I agree.
So hopefully
they're McDonald's.
I can't do McDonald's anymore. Hopefully, the Rockstar Bar, LV.com, you can always check out their menu. I'm sure they have a menu there.
Yeah.
You can see what's going on. Go to Eventbrite. Tickets are only $29 for Get your tickets before they sell out. 500 seats possible, right? Let's see. Vital Vegas, Las Vegas locally. What's Money for Money, the best show in all of Las Vegas? Well, that's easy. Wild Night, March 3rd. Come on now. Huge variety show, beautiful entertainment, beautiful ladies and gentlemen performing songs, hard rock, guitar smashing, Acrobats. No mosh pits, right? You have mosh pits?
Well,
We have
see.
to find out. Oh my goodness.
We're doing the Clash.
Gotcha. There you go. There you go. Coming soon. That was the other flyer there. All right. So you got a lot going. I'm excited. I will definitely do my best to try to get down there and see the show that night. I will just put it on my calendar and hopefully I can get down there. If I get down there, do I get a special mention? Like, hey, look at my favorite radio host, Hall of Famer, author.
We'll see.
We'll see. Oh, jeez. We'll see. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, so let me ask you a question. I want to step back a little bit because I'm sure there's a younger generation out there that watches what you do. As you said, you started dancing at 4, right? So for guys and gals who may be seeing this piece or maybe come down to see your show even in their early 20s, if somebody's out there saying, should I learn to dance? Should I do this? Should I do that? What kind of message would you want to tell those people that are kind of on the fence about following a passion, a dream? What kind of message would you want to share with them?
I'd say just fucking do it.
Where's the beep?
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm only kidding. No.
Well, that's a bit late.
That's a running joke, yes. Our delay button has a delay button. But no, we're on the internet. You can say what you want.
Okay, good.
So
I'd just say
just do
it. Yeah. I mean, why not?
Okay.
What have you got to lose?
Just time. Right? No, seriously. I mean, just time. If you're not happy with it at the end, you just lost time.
Well, you obviously didn't really want to do it then.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
If you don't see it through, you have to question what your desire was in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a great point.
Because it's hard. It's not easy, but
nothing is.
Nothing is.
If it's something you really want, it shouldn't be easy, right? It shouldn't be that
Exactly.
easy. All right, we're going to step aside for our final break of the show. I can't believe it. We have about 10 minutes left of the show. It's crazy how time flies. Real quickly, I want to see if Dana responded to my question because she's got Dana Day, who was on the show with us a couple of weeks ago. She has a show coming up. I'm guessing it's tomorrow, and I don't see a date in here. Sunday, 5:30 to 8:30 at Spaghetto's Italian Kitchen down at 9570 Southeastern Avenue in Henderson. For reservations, 702-902-2838. I'm guessing it's tomorrow. I do not see what date it is, but hopefully Dana will get back to me before the show is out so I can clarify that. Marina says, I've been in Vegas for a week. Shit might not even go back at this point. ATP, I'm guessing, means at this point. So, Marina, you may have to stick around at least through March 3rd so you can go see Lucy down at Wild Nights, down at Rockstar Bar LV. All right. We're down to our last break. We're going to quickly step aside. When we come back, we're going to wrap up with Lucy, talk about next week's show, and we're going to move on from there. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back. Are you looking for someone to provide training to your sales staff? Do you need a motivational speaker about how to handle change? Do you have an upcoming event that needs an MC to handle those responsibilities? Well, look no further than longtime Las Vegas radio personality, Aaron Phillips. I am local to Las Vegas, and I can blend my talents with any audience. For more information, please visit www.aaronphillipsvoice.com and book me for your next event or training needs.
This is John Cena. I just wanted to send you a congratulations on your podcast. Thoughts count anywhere. Because indeed they do. Thoughts are important. I mean, what would we do without them? And how can they not count anywhere? Is there a place that thoughts don't count? I can't think of one. Well, I just wanted to say thank you very much, congratulations, and good luck on the podcast. Thoughts count anywhere, because they do.
This is the story of one man's incredible journey from 350 to 200-pound weight loss and his mission to help and inspire others. Aaron Phillips. People are praising Aaron's new book with 5-star reviews. Aaron's various humorous and wildly entertaining stories portray his rise as a sports announcer, his encounters with exotic and irregular entertainers on the Las Vegas Strip through his long-running Vegas Unwrapped radio show, and his contagious and positive style of pursuing success. Call now or visit our website or Amazon now to get your copy of Let My Voice Speak to You, stories from a Hall of Fame radio personality. Order now.
Hey, it's Noel Casimiro here, the solar guy with ShopBestSolar.com. Now, did you know the solar industry is unregulated? That's why it's vital to choose a credible company like ShopBestSolar.com that will provide quality service and offer you a fair deal. ShopBestSolar.com has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and has won Contractor of the Year 3 years in a row. So go to ShopBestSolar.com. Don't just trust anyone who knocks on your door. Contact me, Noel Casimiro, the Solar Guy, at ShopBestSolar.com. One more time, that's ShopBestSolar.com.
Tell people.
Right, exactly. All right, welcome back to Aaron's Hour. The last 10 minutes or so, my lovely guest today, Lucy May. Wild Night, March 3rd, showtime 8 p.m. down at the Rockstar Bar. That's in the Golf
I feel
Center.
like we're in Hawaii.
That's okay. Dance. People are going to watch you, then listen to me. That's okay. 8 p.m. Rockstar Bar. It's down at the golf facility right across from Town Square. Tickets are $29. Eventbrite. You can get out there and get your tickets. Go down for dinner, and then the show at 8 o'clock. It's about an hour and a half show. Guaranteed you will enjoy, as well as lots of surprises we're being. She's been teasing us a lot about some stuff that is going to be in the show, but she's been sticking to her guns and not saying anything about what else to expect other than great music, sexy people, great music, sexy people, and a good time had. Well, I got to tell you, though, all the shows that you've had in the past that I've seen you promote, I've never, ever seen anybody come back ever saying that they didn't like the show. Everybody loved it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's great. Everybody loves it for whatever their reason is that they go and see. I'd just be going down to see you and stare at you all show. I don't know. I'd probably block out the music and everything else. But anyway, go down and see her. You can also check out information on rockstarbarlv.com. If you want to check out the menu. Where can people find more information about you and upcoming shows beyond this one? Website, Facebook?
Yeah, the Facebook page is Wild Night Rock and Roll Review.
Okay. So everything is on there?
And the Instagram is Wild Night Rock and Roll.
Wild Night Rock. That's all you need to know. Wild Night and Rock and Roll.
Yeah.
Right? That's all that it is.
Wild Night Rock and Roll.
So real quickly, Dana Day has confirmed that the show that she's doing is tomorrow night. She's actually filling in for Adam Lee, who is sick. So she has taken over the show and is promoting it as well. So thank you, Dana. That's tomorrow.
What's the name of the show?
Well, it's the Spagato Italian Kitchen. It's the restaurant. It's probably just a singing show, 5:30 to 8:30. You need to call for reservations, 702-902-2838, 9570 Southeastern. Dana I had on the show a couple of weeks ago. Tremendous entertainer in her own right as well. So that'll be, we've got a lot of shows, folks. We got Lucy's show March 3rd. I've got Rose Kingsley's show coming up this Thursday. Tomorrow night, you can head down and see Dana Day. There's a lot going on in Vegas that really doesn't have anything to do with shows on the Strip.
Yeah.
Which is great.
I have a show on Friday at the Dive Bar.
This Friday?
Have you ever been to the Dive Bar?
Is that the one on
Punk
Fremont?
rock.
Fremont? Where's the dive bar? I've heard of it.
Yeah. Maryland,
Oh, it's Maryland?
Yeah.
Okay. No, do I look like a punk rocker?
I mean, I can see you in there.
Incognito. I think the closest I came to punk rock
We'll
is
give you a neck tattoo.
neck tattoo. There you go. There you go. I almost bought the steam pump hats. I love the steam pump hats.
Yeah.
I love those because I'm a big hat collector.
Wait, what do you mean, like a tall
Well,
one?
it's like the tall hat with the glasses, you know.
I can
mean,
see you in one of them.
I'm a hat collector, and when I go to these hat stores and they have them, they're made of leather. They're like $300. They're not cheap because they're leather.
Oh.
So as close as I came to steampunk was I interviewed Doc Phineas. You know who Doc Phineas is here in town? Yeah, there we go. See, there's my steampunk look. Right, there you go. Rock on, dude, rock on. Oh, what is that? No, you know what I look like there? David Nickel. David Nickel, the boy band guy. We love David Nickel. Anyway.
Give me one.
Yeah, let's put Lucy May into something. What do we want to put? Don't put Lucy May in that one. There you go. Little Sheena Easton look there, right? There you go. See, that fits you so much better. Look at that. I love when everybody plays into. Oh, wait a minute. Now that's Joan Jett there. I love the glasses. I love the shade. Is this how we? Oh, that one. No, that's not good. That's very Lady Gaga-like, I think. Oh, now that's a good one. The sunglasses? That's good. That's a good one. See, Aaron now is this new toy with Snapchat.
Okay,
that's what we used to do in the DJ booth, but now he's able to do it with us here at the desk.
With James.
So, no, that's not becoming. I'm not Klinger. Thank you. I'm not Klinger from MASH. So, All right. We're about ready to wrap up. So, there we go. What is that?
Are
Was
you
that?
put-
That's. Okay. That's
blushing?
punk rock makeup on the eye, I guess. I don't know. Okay. So again, Thursday, March 3rd, 8 p.m. Rockstar Bar, Wild Night, Rock and Roll Review with one gorgeous Lucy May. Be there. Tickets are on sale.
Or regret
Eventbrite.
it.
What's that?
I said be there or regret it.
There you go. I think I'd rather regret it. See what that does. Anyway, that's a whole other story. Anyway, right. Sorry. I've lost control. This is what happens when this is the last show I do on a Saturday. I've been here since 8 o'clock, and I get a little ornery, a little overtired, so I go off the rails
Need
very
some
quickly.
bacon?
I need some bacon. I need something. All right. Wild Night Rock and Roll Review is on Facebook. You can get more information about upcoming shows and all the information of stuff that Lucy has to share with everybody. That, again, is March 3rd, 8 p.m. showtime. Tickets $29. You can go on to Eventbrite to get your tickets. Get there early. Grab a little food while you're there. It is first come, first serve. First come, soft serve. I have ice cream on the brain. First serve. First come, first serve. Basically, general admission. Just get there early and get your goddamn seats, for crying out loud. So I'm sure I know it'll be a good time because Lucy's never had a bad show from anything I've read and people that have gone there. And I will honestly do my best to try to get there on the 3rd as well. So,
Thank you.
there you go. That looked better on you. That was better on you than it was on me. My goodness, I dig the beer. A little ZZ Top action there for you.
Why are my ears sticking out?
Well, it's because of the headset. That's why. There you go. All right, I like that look. All right. Notice Aaron never puts himself on screen to do
Yeah, I
that
know.
stuff. That's
turn.
that's the trick of the trade. Anyway, with that, we're going to wrap up. By the way, before we say goodbye, next week's show, we're going to have a busy show here next week. Mystic Mona will be back with another episode of The Psychic and the... So what is it? What is the name of that show, that session we're doing? Psychic, The Cynic and the Psychic. That's what it is. But we're also going to have another guest. She's bringing along a guest, Underground Underdog, which is a homeless, take care of the pets for homeless people program. They go out into the streets. They deliver food for the animals and help support them. Geez, I know Cindy for so long. Anyway, they'll be on because Mona's participating in a fundraiser to help them raise funds, so they'll be able to talk about that. Mystic Mona, if you want to call in and have her read your cards, she's that good.
Did you have it?
I did. I had mine actually done off the air because she was a guest on the Thursday night show I do, Black Tie Vegas, with Lou Gazzara. He did his on air. I happen to have had her do mine after we went off the air, and
Yeah.
she was on point with everything. She did Aaron the last time she was here in studio, nailed him to a T. So
Really?
she's very good. And then when people call in, look, you're on the phone, and she wants you to,
Yeah.
she'll pick your cards for you, but she
All your
tells people,
secrets?
she's not a medium. She's not one of. She doesn't talk to the dead. Like if you want to talk to somebody, she doesn't do that. She reads the cards and tell you what the messages are that she's getting regarding those cards. And I'm telling you, 98% she's on target. The other 2%, sometimes she's a little off, but man, that 98% when she's dead on,
Yeah.
it
I'll have to
scares
do
the
it.
bejesus. So she'll be in next week. You're welcome to come back in studio if you want to do it live on the air. That's cool. Or you can call in.
Maybe.
Whatever you want. You know the time we're going to be here. So you're welcome to stop by and have her do it in person. You just call in. All right. With that, Lucy, thank you, darling. It was great to see you.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're able to make it in. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody watching out there. We thank you for making me part of your Saturday, for making Lucy part of your Saturday. Hopefully we'll see you out there March 3rd for Lucy's show. Next week, as I said, Mystic Mona, Cindy from Underground. Oh, I'm going to just botch it up. Anyway, you'll see it, and I should know it, and I'm embarrassed that I don't, but this is live radio. What can I tell you? Have a great week, everybody. From all of us here at Aaron Zauer, be kind to everybody. Why is that? We're all we have. Be good, be kind, be healthy and wealthy. We'll see you next week.